guys, today I am finally reviewing the Order 1886. It's been out for a couple of weeks now, so better late than never. I only just finished it yesterday, actually, that's how busy I've been. But here to bring you my impressions and review and what I think about it. This game has been getting a lot of mixed reviews. There is a camp who loves it, there is a camp who hates it. So let me know in the comments below which one you're on, why you liked it, why you didn't like it, etc, etc. I'd love to read and talk to you guys about it. I'm trying something different with this review just because this is a PS exclusive and I haven't really made that much videos on it, so I'm going to do this review sort of quickly and then I'm going to make 2 more videos on why I liked the Order and what needs to be improved, which go more into depth with everything. So make sure you keep an eye out and check those out when they actually come out. So let's jump straight into this. So the Order 1886 was developed by Ready at Dawn Studios. You may know them from making the God of War PSP games, the Daxter PSP games, and in my opinion anyway, they were the best developer on the PSP. They made my favorite PSP games actually. So I was really excited how they actually got the opportunity to make like a fully fledged PS4 game. And I was really happy when they actually announced this in the first place, because, well, mainly the thing which sold me on this game is the actual setting of it, and that is, I think, one of the extreme highlights of it. So it's set in Victorian London. A bit of the story you play is a knight in this ancient order of knights of the Round Table, looking after the realm. Set in that setting, it is alternative history, but it still has parts of like real history added in. So you've got things like Jack the Ripper, obviously the Queen, the conditions of Victorian London at the time, and stuff like that. So that's all included in there, and that's what made me like most excited for the game. And that, I think, pulled off really well when I played it. Also, that setting with alternate history brings you so you can explore other environments which couldn't have been explored if you were in actual Victorian England. Like, there's a whole section on a blimp, things like that, which are like, cool, this could have maybe been possible if they had the technology, and that's what it looked like. So I think they created that really well. Also, as a lot of people have probably pointed out, but this is the prettiest game I've ever seen, like hands down. And I always say this about a lot of games, but this is hands down gorgeous. The black bars didn't bother me, like that bothered some people, but you just get used to it. But just how everything flowed together and how the environment's set up and like people's faces in the environments and everything is so beautiful. I literally was blown away every single time I turned back on my PS4 and I was like, holy shit, is this what it looks like again? And also the main focus of this game is the story of it. I like quite enjoyed it. Some people thought it was really bad. It's not the best story I've ever seen in a video game. It's paced a bit weirdly, but once you sort of hit that stride of like, okay, this is getting really good, then it does get really good. There is a lot of non-interactive cutscenes which you can't actually do anything in. I personally thought it was fine, like I don't mind that sort of thing. That bothered a lot of people, which I can find. So it really depends on what sort of stance you are in terms of what games you like. If you do like lots of cinematic games, then I think the cutscenes are fine. Leading on to the action of the game, now this is where I think the game has its biggest downfall. Sadly, a lot of people complain about the QTEs. I don't actually have a problem, again, with the QTEs. I don't mind that boss fights are with them and that bothers some people. I've like played like Heavy Rain and the Telltale games, so you do sort of get used to that. You just had to expect it from this sort of game. I think the more action downfall for me was like shooting mechanics were, I mean, they were alright, but they didn't feel like something which could have been like in Victorian England. Again, I know it's alternate history, but they didn't do anything that creative with combat, which I would have liked a lot more. Even if they would have taken out some more combat and instead added some other mechanic like investigations or whatnot, that would have, in my opinion, been a lot more suited to the game, and it wouldn't have come into this problem where it was just like, it's in there, but it's not that interesting. Also, they pumped up these enemies called the Lycans, but when you actually verse them in the game, they just do this repeat cycle. You can just use the same strategy every time. I just stand in a corner, dodge, and then come back. I mean, it's just sort of lazy in that regards. Maybe they just didn't have enough time to fix them up, but I would have wished that they would have explored that a lot more. That's sort of my quick review on the game. I would give it a score of 3.5 out of 5. I did enjoy it. I do recommend people play it. If you're a fan of Heavy Rain, if you're a fan of the Telltale games, I don't see a problem with giving this a go. Like, everyone, when I was even playing it on PlayStation Network, everyone was just messing me, being like, is the order that bad? Like, no, it's not. So yeah, if you're a PS4 owner and you like story-driven games, I really recommend you give this a go. I put this on the same level as Infamous Second Son as something that, if you do have a PS4 and you want an exclusive, this is something that you should play. Even if it is you borrow it off your friend or you get it for discount, like, I don't think you should disregard it completely because I really enjoyed it. Thank you everybody for watching. Please make sure you check out my other 2 videos, which are incoming soon, where I go into depth as to really, like, the 2 sides of what makes the order good and bad, just so you guys get a bit more of an opinion and I get to actually voice my opinion on those things. So thank you everybody for watching. If you are new to this channel and you haven't checked out my other videos, please do, and if you like them, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Twitter, that's probably where I'm most active around recently, at MX Games. You can check it all out in the description. Thank you everybody, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!